My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Say that the free SHS has seen far better improvement in terms of quality and in terms of the provisions we make for our students. I remember clearly they were threatening trainees that when you vote for His Excellency the President, your allowance will be taken away. As I speak with you now, I see the joy over the faces of students for the singular reason that there is hope and there is payment made, and definitely everyone would see the alert on their phones. Also, we made a solemn promise that if we are unable to pay your school fees at the senior high school level, then obviously you cannot pay at the tertiary level. So we need to make provisions for you. His Excellency the President really made a pledge that he was going to implement the no fee stress policy. And rightly so, every first year student who applied for the no fee stress has received the alert. When this alert, over 60,000 students applied. 22,000 have been verified. All those who have been verified have been paid directly. All those who have not yet received will definitely receive. And with this payment, the interesting thing is that we are not going to pay through your schools. You pay directly to you and to your very bank account that you have paid tuition for, so that you will be able to refund your admission fee to whoever you have to borrow from in order that you will be able to access campus. Also, whilst you are entering level 200, level 300, moving towards your completion, if you still need help and assistance with your education, we have made available the students loan class, so that the STLF class, so that you will be able to access it and be able to complete your education. Most importantly for us, what we are interested in is that after completing and after graduating, you don't have to come back home and wallow in unemployment and then still be dependent on your parents for your daily meals and all that. So His Excellency the President is committed that all students, graduates, all graduate backlogs, so far as teachers are concerned, this very year we will make sure we post all students and all graduates who have been qualified and completed for the various categories of education. Also beyond that, and as I made that announcement yesterday, I announced it during our engagement. His Excellency the President through the NEIP, in collaboration with the National Service Secretariat, is rolling out a program. And that program is to help encourage entrepreneurship. Because we all graduate from school hoping for a white collar job. What through the NEIP His Excellency seeks to do is that students who have some trade on campus, who are doing your own business on campus, if after school you still want to do your own business, what they seek through that program is that you adopt you through the Ajimora program, then instead of posting you to someone else's company to go and work for them, you will be posted to your own company. You will be paying your national service allowance and be giving support for your own business. So that in the course of the 1 year, if you are able to grow your own business, then at the end of the 1 year, you will actually be employing even more people, so that we'll be able to help build our entrepreneurs in a very practical way. Because trust me, as you are mentored school, most of you will end up diverting to do other things. I'm a medical doctor by profession, but here I am with you as regional minister and now fully into politics. I remember my senior that we were close. He is a fully trained medical doctor, but he is posturing and doing something else in ministry. So when you enter the campus, 4 walls of your campus, you are being trained to be versatile. You are being trained to pick up other responsibilities, so that when you are in that sector, you can apply whatever you were taught on the campus to be able to excel in that regard. So the fact that you are here being trained as a teacher is not casting stone that after school you definitely have to be in the classroom. You may want to explore other talents. If as you are on campus. So I remember clearly, and I know that we are here with freshers, people who, students who are joining us for the very first time and seeing some of us for the very first time. If you are a fresher and you are here for this meeting, I want to encourage you that you have made the best of decisions so far as your life span is concerned. The best of decisions is deciding to join the best college of education here in Ashanti region and also in the Republic of Ghana. And the best decision you have also made in joining the best political party and the most attractive brand as far as the politics of the Republic of Ghana is concerned. So you have made two decisions and you must be proud of it. And it is only NDC that will give you an opportunity to flourish. It is only NDC that will not ask of your tradition, of your parents, of where you come from, before you are given an opportunity to say, hey, Yesu, otherwise, clearly, some of us would not have had the opportunity of even leading the party, let alone to be regional minister to be standing before you. Because clearly, you have been asking who your parents are and whether or not you have that one or a kufu as part of your name. But in NDC, we do not do such. We give you an opportunity to build your talent. I remember, I completed senior high school in 2008. 2008, I lost my dad, so I thought that, oh, that was the end of it. I entered into repairing TVs, repairing laptops, and all the things we can think about. In 2010, I had a opportunity to enter campus and study and become or pursue my dreams. When I entered campus, one thing that one of my seniors taught me, and I still ring in my head, and I share with all the students I meet, is that when you enter campus like this, any path you choose to take, you can be the best of it. If you choose to enter any social vice, you can have partners and friends who can teach you to be the best of that act you want to do. If you decide that you want to do what is right to you, you will have the best of friends who will help you to become whatever you want to. Those of you who are in churches, you realize that the very good time to actually fellowship is actually when you're on campus. So if you want to actually be in church and do it well, this is the best time you have that opportunity in the right environment to do it. In similar manner, if you want to be part of leadership, if you want to learn what we do so far as politics is concerned, then campus is the best place that you'll be able to harness that potential and be able to develop safely. If you wait and you think that after school you will want to struggle through the mill and try and then get somewhere, yes, you may be able, but if you have started from campus, probably you will have gone far. So those of you who have started from the Mohande and we are welcoming you into the team fraternity, you want to make good agents, talk to your classmates, talk to your colleagues, that this is the right opportunity to join team. Whilst you are in team, you will have other opportunities to serve at different categories of leadership, and that will help build your capacity. When I entered university, clearly I was not into leadership. I joined team somewhere in level 200. And when I joined team in level 200, I was encouraged, just like you have come for this meeting, to be part of some of the departmental structures. So when I went back to my hostel and the nomination for electoral commission office came to there, I volunteered to be part of the electoral commission for my faculty. Just after that year, I had the opportunity to run for faculty president, of which I won with the support of team. After I handed over from faculty, I had the opportunity to lead the Tain Kolebu campus as president. And that equally opened up several opportunities for me into entering NASA, entering NUPS, coming to Mambon to contest as parliamentary candidate, regional secretary, and now I have the bragging rights as the youngest ever regional minister in the history of the world. You won't get this anywhere except in NDC.
Yes.
So be encouraged that as you are here in school, try and run for faculty, department, and school leadership. When SRC time is due, lace your boots, run support you and make sure you definitely bring victory back to the Tain fraternity. So don't just pass through the school. We encourage you that let the school also pass through you, so that we'll be able to have the future leaders as it were group with a platform to bring to Tain. After glancing through the welcome address from the Tain patrons, I've seen a very worrying trend which I need to address. In 2024, when we were campaigning, yes, it is true, you had access to us. We were all over and we were through and through with you. You could call and people would pick and all that. I have realized one thing, that the fastest way to head them towards a position is to sow apathy within the party. When we don't take care and we sow apathy within the party, we will have problems moving into the next election, because you were used as an engine for our victory. And most definitely, we should be able to ensure that we are there and available for you. I had a very bad day, but I decided that during the campaign time, we will enter your campuses unannounced and uninvited. Now we are ministers and other people are taking over our schedule without having access to you. I was expected to be on the 5:30 flight, but I had to reschedule just to be here and let you know that we are still with you in the struggle. And this is not going to be an early election 2024. We are going again into 2028 and we will win. 2032 and we will win. 2036 and we will win. So listen, when you win an election, there are some provisions in the constitution that are entrenched. So for those entrenched ones, you can even do it overnight. The entrenched ones are that once elections are over, all ministerial positions become vacant. The president can decide to revoke all boards and all that. So if you realize, in a sense, the president will appoint the ministers as fast as possible. Once he was doing that, it was the Parliament of Ghana that approved of us to become ministers after the nomination by His Excellency the President. In like manner, when the district chief executives are also appointed, we require the assembly members to confirm them before they can act in full capacity. In the same manner, when CEOs are appointed, they will need their board of directors to confirm them before they now become CEOs as it is. So if you see most of the CEOs and their title, you see AG in front of the CEO title. It means they are acting until their boards are well constituted and we confirm them. Usually it is after they are confirmed and their budgets are approved. That is when they would be able to start their recruitments, so that they will be able to open opportunities for the grassroots. So I want to encourage you. His Excellency the President finished the ministerial appointment somewhere this last week, where he nominated 4 more people. The District Assembly, District MMPCs, for Ashanti, for instance, it was this week that we had our 2 pending DCs being nominated. The boards, we are still forming the boards. The reason for which most of the CEOs are still active. So the Tain patrons, it's not as though we have forgotten you. Most definitely, those of you who want to serve on boards, among others, opportunity will come for us to include you in that process. Our sisters and our colleagues and our comrades who are looking for employment, some are the Ghana guys and the NPA and the GMPC, among others. When their boards are duly constituted and the CEOs are confirmed and they have their budget duly approved, definitely we will do recruitments in these institutions. In equal terms, when it comes to the military, the police, the Ghana National Fire Service, among all these forces, we would have to constitute their respective councils before we will start recruitments among others. So please and please, let not anyone come and deceive you that after your party won power, what have you gotten? Or after the person when his party was in power, what did he get? Yes. We are focused in building the party and building a very formidable party moving into the future, so that we'll be able to empower each and everyone who contributed to our victory and who has the mind of helping. Thank you. So please and please again, kindly, as it were, exercise some patience for the government. And again, I saw another note. Now when you call them, they hardly pick their calls. The trick is that usually if you need a very urgent issue to be attended to, you can skip all the formalities and then just send a text message to them. In most cases, they will reply. In the instance where you are not getting reply from any of the appointees, try and locate any of your leaders, any of your team leaders, or any of your constituency leaders. For instance, I have dedicated every Tuesday of my time to station and the regional party office so that I can attend to only party-related issues. So from Monday to Friday, at least if you know you are not getting me at the RCC, you know you will get me at the party office. So that party members will feel that we still have them at heart and they have someone to listen to them. The caveat is that if you are from a constituency or you are from a district, kindly exhaust your district chief executives before coming to the party office. I hope that is clear. If you are from a train fraternity, whatever the issues are, you have your train leaders, you have your youth organizers, exhaust them before you come all the way to the regional party office. I have equally encouraged the district chief executives to make themselves available at least once in a week at their respective party offices, so that you will not feel that you voted for us to come to Baba and someone else has preoccupied our attention. With this, I believe so much that by 2027, even before we enter 2028, we will have a very formidable party and we will have a very formidable front. And we know that irrespective of whoever we present as the next president of the Republic of Ghana, bearing to the good performance of His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, definitely NDC will win the 2028. Thank you. So in conclusion, I want to thank you for staying to, as it were, wait for me and also to get to interact with you. It was not deliberate, as I mentioned. I had a lot on my plate, but I still needed to be here because of the kind of importance that this meeting is for me. And also congratulate our freshers for gaining admission to our prestigious study and also for making that bold decision to be part of TAIN and to be part of the MCEs. I believe so well that our future leaders are right here in this auditorium. Our future MPs are in this auditorium, our future ministers are here, and even our future presidents are here in this auditorium. And we are ready and available to support you to climb that leadership ladder. With this said, I want to thank you all for your kind attention.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.